Hi everyone, welcome to Mike's Classic Auto World. On today's road trip, we're going to take a look at a 1968 Citroen DS 19. I have Neil here. Neil's the owner. Hey Neil.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Neil, this is an amazing car. It's kind of quirky.
It's
What can you tell us about it?
definitely pretty unique. It's a 1968 Citroen DS 19.
Okay.
I had the car imported to US from Hungary, from Budapest,
Okay.
about 2 years ago. Wanted something different, wanted something weird.
It's
Watched the Jay
definitely
Leno
different, weird.
show about one of these. He owns one, and he said it's the best driving car in the world.
Best driving car.
Yeah.
Really?
So I had to try it for myself.
Suspension, it just floats.
Can we open it up, Neil?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we open it up? Maybe on this side here, yeah. Wow. Look at all that. Look at that dash.
The seats are most likely the most comfortable seats you've ever sat in.
Yeah, they look pretty weird. They look comfortable.
Definitely extremely plush.
You got the headrest. Is that an option?
That was the Palace option, the premium kit.
Really? You got the luggage in the back?
Oh yeah.
The pattern, the seat pattern looks really neat, and it looks like it's in perfect shape.
The interior has been reupholstered for the most part, but it is the original pattern on it.
Is it?
Yep.
Get this handle. That's how you open it from the inside?
Yep.
Oh,
Press
look at
this to open. Push it forward to lock.
that. Wow. I've never seen that before.
It's got nice stainless steel door
Trim.
sills on this. Yep.
Yeah,
This was
look at
also
that.
part of the Palace package.
Now, this is a French car, right?
Right. They refer to it as a future car from the past. It had a lot of
car from the past.
Yeah, it had a lot of interesting innovations. The Hydropneumatic suspension that raises up when you start the car. It's able to drive on 3 wheels
Okay.
due to that hydropneumatic
Yeah, now you can
suspension.
change the tires with just working the suspension.
Basically, yep. These cars didn't
change
come
the
with a
tires?
jack, right? They came with a jack stand. And what you would do, you would start the car, get it to full height, put the jack stand under it, release the suspension so it tucks back under, and you can literally change the tire.
Are these brake lights in the corner?
These are turn signals,
Turn
actually.
signals?
If you'd like, I can actually start it to demonstrate the suspension going
Yeah,
up and
that'd
down.
be great. And maybe work the turn signals?
Sure.
Well, let me, when you open up, let me look at the driver's side if you don't mind.
Sure. Would you like to get in?
I don't know. You've got the pretzels right there. I might grab a pretzel. This is a pretty wild dash. That steering wheel is pretty neat.
It's yeah, it's quite unique.
And you've
The
got the
single
controls
spoke,
hanging off the.
yeah, the single spoke steering wheel is it's definitely pretty unique to Citroen.
There goes the other door panel, which looks just as beautiful. Okay, start it up. Wow. It starts up pretty easily.
It takes a few seconds for the 2200 psi pump to build pressure, and she's going to rise up all on its own.
Okay, let me step back over here.
Sure.
So you don't have to do anything for it to rise up?
No, absolutely not.
It's starting to come up now.
It'll do the rear first,
Okay,
then it's going to level out the front.
check that out. And then it's going to level the front as well?
Correct. These cars drive like their own pillows, like it's completely on air, although it doesn't use any sort of air in the suspension.
Wow, look at the front go up.
Right. This is a standard driving height. This is the comfort mode, and in comfort mode, it is extremely plush to drive.
Wow.
That's pretty
Literally
much.
driving on air.
Pretty much. This is a standard height. It does have an off-road height as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
It does. The off-road height offers more ground clearance than any Ford Explorer ever made.
Oh, look at that. Like a little latch.
Right.
It went up another 2 inches. About.
And it'll raise the front up as well.
This is like a, not quite a yellow. It's like a creamy
Um,
yellow.
forgot what they call the color. It's I would say it's probably
Stainless?
like a yellow beige.
DS.
DS, correct. Yep.
Can we try the turn signals?
Sure.
Check out the
In
trim, how it's incorporated to the roof.
sure. In France, DS
Look at that.
is pronounced Desse, and Desse means goddess. So you can literally refer to this car as the goddess. And if you ever Google the goddess car, you're gonna get images
You're gonna get images of this.
of these Citroen cars. Correct.
The engine's in the front.
The engine is in the
Can
front.
we take a peek?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just shut it off.
Sure.
And once you shut it off, you can leave it in its normal ride height. And it's going to lose pressure. As it loses pressure, it's going to go down on its own. Or you
Okay.
can just override it and put it back into its lowest setting,
Oh, there you go.
which is where it's going to end up anyway.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
The other interesting and
It seems like
quirky,
it's functioning properly. Is that like a area of concern for these cars?
it is
Do
an
they
area of
act up?
concern. Yeah, a little bit. All of that has been gone through and restored for the most part.
Okay.
The spheres have been recharged with nitrogen. I always keep the spare LHM fluid, which is what it runs on. Not cheap or easy to find nowadays.
Let's check the
Sure.
the engine out.
It's really interesting the way you open the hood as well. You have two latches.
Let me go here and look real quick.
Sure. You have a latch on the left for the left latch, and you have a latch on the right for the right side.
Really?
Yep.
So one latch doesn't open both sides?
No. It's got a giant long hood on it.
Wow. And that's where you keep the spare.
Yep.
Your extra oil.
This is the LHM, the hydraulic fluid that runs the entire suspension, the brakes,
Right in
the
here?
steering, and the clutch. Correct. It's actually powered by everything at once. Got to have your oil.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty wild. You even got a slot for it to fit in.
It does, yeah.
Very unusual.
This is a one of the smallest engines that they offer. This is a 1.9 liter, and I believe they make 80 something horsepower. So it doesn't win anything in a drag race, but it still cruises 75
Gets you
miles an
going.
hour, and it is extremely comfortable.
What's in the back? Is the trunk in the back? Can we
Sure,
take a peek
yeah,
at that?
absolutely.
Let me look at that logo real quick. It's pretty cool. Wow, this is deep. It's pretty squared off and deep.
Yeah, they were definitely ahead of their time with the with innovations and technologies.
Yeah.
And the way you would change the spare, change the tire at least, is you'd get it up to full height. You'd use the jack stand that's under the hood where the spare is.
Okay.
You'd use the tool to remove the rear fender. It's held on by one bolt.
This whole fender comes out?
The whole fender comes off with just this one bolt right here.
Okay.
The whole fender comes off, and that's how you
And
change your
exposes this
back
whole
wheel.
quarter.
Correct.
Wow,
And
this is
this
a
is,
very unusual car.
This is the said jack stand.
Okay. Well, Neil, thank you very much for showing us your
Yeah,
car.
absolutely.
It's
been
an
a
amazing
pleasure.
car. Folks, if you like this video, please like the video. Definitely subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.